What's up, folks? Good evening. What I've got today is something new for me. Instead of breaking down a trap beat, cook up from scratch or whatever, I am going to chop a beat, chop a sample, create a trap type beat, inspired by DJ Payne, fantastic beat maker, producer, realistic attitude. Just looks like someone I'd love to sit down and have a drink with and talk about music industry because he shoots straight, no BS, keeps it very realistic. Shout out to DJ Payne. He'll never see this, but I respect him a ton, and he motivated me to do this tonight. So I was watching one of his videos from like 5 years ago. He takes a sample and kind of chops it up and adds some stuff to it. It sounds great. So instead of going through crates of records and all that such, which is a blast to do, and I wish I had the time to do it and a record store to go to nearby, I decided to use AI. I went to Suno and said, let's create some soul 70s type music and see if I can find kind of a slow string based, funk ballad type thing that I could use. So I cranked in a few things. Let's go backwards here. I started out with soul, groove, 70s funk. What would that give me? A little faster than I wanted, but I like the groove. Funk, soul, psychedelic. It's all right, but not what I'm looking for. Blaxploitation funk. If you don't know what blaxploitation was, in the 70s, producers kind of flipped the script on the whole Hollywood scene and took historical black stereotypes of the city, pimps and drug dealers and sex workers, etc., and turned them into the heroes of the plot. And the movies are targeting black audiences, and there's a lot of great funky music and such out of there. It's a whole genre. It kind of died out in the late 70s, but it's generated a whole lot of cool music. So this is what I got for that category. Yeah. Let's go ahead up further. I could see this being like a 70s cop theme song. Soul Strings Funk, Queen of Soul, 70s Soul Strings Funk. There we go. See, that has the strings I was looking for. Now here's an example of AI missing the ball, but I kept this one because I think I might use it to put some saxophone over. But this is not. It's slow soul funk with strings. It's slow, it's soulful, I guess, but it's not funky, it's not strings. But I could see easily a nice ballad alto saxophone over that. David Sanborn kind of thing. Or Kirk Whalum tenor. There's a lot I can do with that. So I decided to keep that one. But we're going to go with soul strings funk. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to download this. On the right, click, choose download. You got your MP3, your WAV, or your video. Okay, so now I've got the AI-generated soul funk groove in Logic. Let's go get the tempo. So I'm going to double-click on the WAV file. Smart tempo, yes. Analyze. Sometimes it starts out like this. You got to click on Smart tempo here. Choose Analyze. It's looking at the track. Let's see what we got here. Slowing down here to the left. Accurate to me. Downbeats are good. Let's go for it over here. Yep, that looks good to me. So I'm going to right click on this this WAV file and choose Apply Region Tempo to Project. I want this region to become the tempo of the entire project up here. So apply region tempo to project. Boom. Gonna give me a little thing here. Align the downbeats. That's good. Well, there's nothing else to maintain because it's the only thing there. So say apply. So now go back to the beginning. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 2. That works. So I'm going to add a sampler to this and put these notes. Like I said, this is new to me, so I'm sure there's a much easier way to do this. If you know the easy way, just put all these samples across the keyboard. Let me know in the comments. But I'm gonna drop this sucker right here on C1. Drop this guy on C#1, etc. Okay, so starting on C1 through almost C3. Let's see what we got here. So it's easy to get carried away and distracted because it's fun. I got that whole thing that AI generated. Now I've got them across my keyboard. All right, so what I'm going to do now is take these little pieces of the sample that we got from AI and find the notes that I want to use and mess around with that. So I found a few. So let's take a look at an intro here. Let's go to the beginning. Okay, let's take all that, make a level velocity is 127, take them all, quantize at the 8th note. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take that. Now, it's a little off tempo because the different tempo fluctuations in the human players and dragging the samples or playing the samples over different tempo markings here. I'm sure there's a way to smooth that out. I don't know it yet. I could, you know what I could do? I could bounce this in place and then quantize it. Let's try that, see what it does. So we got that right there. So we're going to do this here, highlight that, bounce in place. And now we got this guy right here. Now what I can do is quantize the audio file. I didn't like the way that did that. Let's try 16ths instead. Quantize 16ths. That sounds better to me. Okay, that last note here, I want it to be a little longer. break that a second here. We're going to stretch it a bit. Let's go get some other stuff. What do we got here? This is probably just contact. Yeah, let's go get my 808. E minor. It's going to E to the 4 to the flat 7, it sounds. Let's see. Just doing a minor triad. Yes, it is. So let's drop the bass part in here real quick. 808. What do we got there? I've got that part right there. All right, so we have to add the bass. Same thing right here. Boom. Okay, that's working for me. Just because I'm learning how to do this, having fun. Hope you're enjoying it. I've edited some stuff out because I was going through some train wrecks here or there with the sampler and working too hard. There's so much in Logic. There's easier ways to do this stuff, and once I find it, I'll be embarrassed. But I share this stuff so we can see how we all learn and struggle. Not everything comes easy. D, did I mess up? No, it's all there. Okay, got it. So now let's go get some drums. Hey, yo, Trappy, what's up? Let's get some snares. What we got for snares? Snares. Throw that snare in there. That works for me. Where do we go to clap? Let's see what we got here. Well, that's a Come on, stop. We'll add a clap too. And we need a kick. And we need a hi-hat. We'll just stick with that. Let's get my snare going here. Nope. Don't want him coming in just yet. All right, so I just threw some basic stuff together. I'm not a beat chopper by any stretch of the imagination. It was fun to do that, to see what these tools can do. There's a lot I've got to learn for sure. There's great tools in here. This whole groove was based on a sample that never existed until I said, give me 70s soul string funk, whatever I said the prompt was. Um, and then I just added some drums and bass over that, and that's what a lot of beat makers do. Is it composition? No. Is it arranging? Yes. Is it creative? Absolutely. Um, is this useful? I don't know if this is useful. This is just fun. It's a learning experience for me. But what someone could do is, take this now and chop the sections up, break it into a song, dropping out the density when needed for a verse and increasing it for chorus, etc. And you could do reverse stuff and EQ fades and all this fun stuff here. I just wanted to show just a different way to use AI and use it to be creative. Some folks say, oh, using AI is not creative. No, it can be. If it motivates you to do something you haven't done before, so you can be more creative, then yeah, it's creative. It's a tool. Don't be replaced by this thing. Learn how to use it. Learn how to generate ideas. That's really the whole exercise I'm trying to show right now. So that being said, I really appreciate you guys sticking through this unusual video for me. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll go make something great.